Yes, these three things will change everything. Oh my, this is going to be a good one. That's right, it's Sunday Inspiration Live. I am Pookie-less this morning because Pookie's in Hawaii, but we're still going to have fun nonetheless. And she may not be here, but Keone is here with me holding down the fort. And we've got Pookie's voice for our opening theme song. Let's enjoy it, shall we? Here we go.
Oh, when I wake up in the morning, I feel so grateful.
Great to have you all here. Oh,
When I wake up in the morning,
well,
I feel so alive.
Pookie is awake and live in the chat right
When I
now.
wake up in the morning, I feel the spirit.
Tuning in from the Big Island in Hawaii.
When I wake up in the morning, I'm here to thrive.
Let's sing along with that chorus now,
So
everyone.
I wake up every day. Wake up, this is what I say. Wake up, I am so free. Wake up, and I'm free to be me. I'm free to be me.
That's right, you are free to be you. That's right, this week and I believe next week too, I'm going solo here because Pookie is on the Big Island visiting her mom and her sister. I have a feeling as people come in, that's going to be the question of the day. Where's Pookie? Where's Pookie? So maybe Lisa and some of you can help me answer that question in the chat there as people come in. So we got an action-packed Sunday Inspiration Live here. I'm actually going to be talking about the real theme is, what is it? Oh, it's the 3 layers of accomplishment hardly anyone talks about. I've touched on it in the past, but I'm going to go deeper than I've ever gone into this. And I think, boy, if you really embrace and get what I'm going to be sharing with you in a little while, I think it could really be helpful in goal setting and achieving your goals. Looking at it in this way, I think it can be transformational. And so that is my promise to you. And I just hope that you hang out and check that out. And if you're watching the replay, you can actually use the chapter markers. If you want us to skip right to that point, you can. Although there's so much fun and entertainment and inspiration along the way, why would you? Just let it play while you do other stuff if you want. Let's see here. Who we got in the chat so far? Just want to say hi to Crystal. We got Chase Monroe Sullivan Doyle there. That's a long name. We got Cherie's in the house. Jillian, Nita, Mercy. We got Donna. There's Janet. There's Michelle. Oh my gosh, I've got a full house today already. Is it Tiani from Singapore? That's awesome. Great to have you here. We got Debbie. Joe is here. Of course, Pooki Lee. I see there's Beatrice from Croatia. There's Dora Lee here in St. Louis. And actually, this is a virtual background here, but it's very fitting of the temperatures in St. Louis and many parts, especially to the east. Man, oh man, we are just getting hit with some freezing weather. I haven't even looked at the actual temperature, but it's probably like in the 20s or lower. I don't know. And Keone here, like normally he loves going outside, going for walks, but he's just like, go out there, do my business, and he's ready to come right back in. And I don't blame him because so am I. Of course, Lisa Shepard, your hostess with the mostest, is here. She's our head honcho of helpfulness. A lot of H's there. And alliteration. And so she's going to be posting links to things that I talk about, saying hello to everyone. She's our official, she's like, if there was, there's not a velvet rope here because everyone is welcome. But if there was, she would be the one letting you in, greeting you. Come on in, have a seat, help yourself to some hors d'oeuvres over there. Who else is here? We got Deanne, Debbie. I can't remember if I mentioned Jessica. And so thank you all so much for being here. I know normally Pookie does like an opening. Centering breath thing, and I didn't have anything ready to queue up right here, so I'm just going to give excuse me I'm going to give it a shot myself. I'm actually going to reference something that I wrote and a while back that I haven't done in a little while. Let me get a drink here, have a little coffee, have a little tea, whatever you're drinking. And so I'm going to invite you right now, since we all are, this is a global family. People are tuning in from all over the world right now in real time. And even if you're watching the replay later, you can still connect with this vibration. Is that Chihuahua? I'm saying hi to you. I think that's how you pronounce that. All right. Say hi to me. See, you ask and you shall receive. But I'm going to ask you right now, let's all get synchronized with our breath. So I'm just going to invite you right now just to imagine that we are meeting in a physical space, and we're going to form a circle. So reach out and hold the hand of the person to your right. Reach out, hold the hand of the person to your left, and let's form a global community circle right now. You just have to imagine this in your mind's eye. I mean, some of the people you can see here with their profile pictures, but imagine these people actually standing in a room with you, and you're all looking at each other's eyes. And you're looking around this circle, just feeling a sense of connection. You belong here. You're welcome here. There's a lot of support, love, and encouragement in this room. So imagine that circle, and actually feel the hand of the person on either side of you. So I want us all to pause right now and just give thanks for this beautiful day. No matter what the weather's happening, it's still a beautiful day because we have the gift of life. And if you're alive and you're conscious and you're aware of this, it's a gift. And I'm going to acknowledge that each person who's tuning into the show, whether live or watching it later, is here for a reason, that you have been guided to this broadcast for a purpose. I'm going to declare that every person who tunes in will receive the exact message that they need to hear at the exact moment they need to hear it. And it'll be different for everyone. And I know that these words spoken here, the music that I'll play, the words that come out of my mouth, the things that will be shared here, the conversations that'll happen in the comments, it will create a ripple effect of positivity and inspiration that will spread throughout the world. I affirm that everyone will listen with an open heart and a willingness to receive whatever blessings come their way. And may we all be uplifted, inspired, and transformed by whatever happens here today. So I offer this prayer, this invocation, this intention with gratitude for the opportunity that we have to come together in this amazing way. May our hearts be filled with love, and may the ideas presented here and the conversations that happen in the chat lead to inspired action. And again, we're going to create positive change in the world. That's what it's all about. So I'm going to ask you to say amen, and so it is. Did you say it? And so it is. You're speaking your word into the universe. So there you go. Thanks for allowing me to do that. We so enjoy when Pooki's here to give that opening invocation, but I have some fun doing it too. Let's see here. What do we got going on? Oh, before I do my first song, I want to share with you something. I've been letting you guys know when some great news. The end of the year ended on a really happy note for moi, because my some of my affirmations are starting to appear in the Hay House Empower You app. And the first one appeared right after Christmas. And they're around every 2 weeks, they're going to release a new one for a total of 7 between now and March. And the second one appeared just recently. It's called Health and Healing Affirmations for Vibrant Physical Well-Being. Now, these recordings, I'm releasing them with Hay House on a non-exclusive basis. So actually you can find these here for free on my YouTube channel, because the app, which I encourage you to subscribe to, it's like you get access to all... Or I'll do the thing that Pooki usually likes to do. You get access to all of the, hang on a second, I can move this over here. All of Hay House's audiobooks and workshops and affirmations, meditations, all that stuff for a subscription fee. But you can also find my things on YouTube. So you have a variety of things. But just to be associated with that brand and Louise Hay and Wayne Dyer here in this particular one, you got, I'm on the same page with Jim Quick and Colette Barron Reed. There's Louise Hay down at the bottom there. Let's see here. There's another shot of this. Oh, this is an email that they sent out to their list, encouraging people to subscribe to the the app, and there you go. They highlighted 4 new releases, and there's mine, right there with some other awesome people. So I just wanted to share that with you, and so I'm excited about just being involved with Hay House. And Pookie and I are going to Phoenix. The 22nd to the 24th, they're Hay House is having their I Can Do It conference, and we're going to be attending that and hanging out, not speaking, just hanging out as an attendee. And on that Monday, March 25th in Phoenix, we're going to be having a public meetup at our friend Mishy's pottery studio. And she's also a musician, and so she has like a PA and stuff set up. So we're going to play some songs there. It's going to be a lot of fun. So if you're in the Phoenix area, if you attend that event, maybe we'll see you there. That would be awesome. All right, let me take a drink. Thank you very much for the kind words and the comments there. I appreciate that. I'm going to pick up the guitar, get myself set up here with my lyrics. This is a brand new song. I actually debuted it, sang it for the first time the Sunday before, what was it called? Halloween. It was late October. And it made the worldwide debut of this song. And it was actually, Pookie was out of town. I was doing that one solo, I think. Or maybe not, but I was... but the sound quality wasn't as good as it's probably going to be now, and I've had a little time to kind of hone it in. So let's give this a shot, shall we? This is called Love Affair. Here we go. I really should know better. I should know wrong from right. Sometimes I eat too much, my pants are too tight. Don't like to get up early, just want to stay in bed. What will people think? These are the things I dread all of the time. Now I think it's time for a love affair with myself. 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 You probably feel the same way and doubt yourself like me. You try to smile, but you just feel crappy. You worry all the time, it's getting out of hand. It's like you missed the bus, got kicked out of the band. Time to unwind. And I think it's time for a love affair with myself. A love affair with yourself. 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 Why do we do this? Can't we just love ourselves? Why do we do this? Can't we just love ourselves? Let's stop being mean to ourselves like that. It's time to lighten up and be the cool cat. Let's stop getting down. It's time to level up. We're not falling short. Let's crawl out of this rut. It's time to climb. Now I think it's time for a love affair with ourselves. 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 Oh, a love affair with ourselves. A love affair with ourselves. A love affair with ourselves. I can just hear the crowd is going Wild. Okay, I'm back off the reverb. All right, that was fun. I hope I got a good quality audio recording of that. It's always a challenge getting a balancing act between the guitar and the vocals and the reverb and all that stuff. But I hope. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Cherie, had you heard that one before? That's only the second time I've ever performed it in public, you might say. I never have done it in front of a live audience yet. Oh, they're going to surprise us in Arizona. Wouldn't that be fun? All right. Let's see here. All right. Well, thank you for the comments. I'm not going to get too sidetracked and get involved in those. Just otherwise, it's going to be a video of me reading the screen. That can't be very entertaining or inspiring. Let's see here. A couple of things before I'm going to check in and actually highlight some of your comments here coming up pretty quickly. But I want to make you aware of something. Well, I haven't mentioned this. God, I don't know how many months or a year or whatever it's been. But, this is obviously January. It's that New Year's resolution, new start kind of time of the year. And a lot of people, myself included, focus on health during this time of the year particularly. And so in case you forgot or didn't know, a while back, we came out with a program called 30 Days to Vibrant Health, Wellness, and Weight Loss. This was like a 30-day program that we did like a year and a half ago. It was really successful. And this was a live version of it. It involved live Zoom calls and community and all this stuff. But this is the self-guided version. So I know a lot of you, because I've actually polled my email audience recently, finding out what people want and what's kind of holding them back from participating in some of our programs. And some of it is I just don't have time. I can't make the Zoom calls. I don't have the time to devote. So the good news is this is totally self-guided. You do it at your own pace. You don't have to worry about your lining up your schedules with a Zoom call. But this is a program that we put out. And what you get with this, you get a quick start guide to get you off and running. You get a curated list of affirmation and upbeat movement recordings specifically chosen for this program. You also get a 30-day, health and wellness journal pages that you can print out if you'd like, with daily affirmations and prompts for the morning and the evening. It's really helpful, so you stay focused on this. Simple suggestions and a range of healthy foods to eat. Oh, you also get lifetime access to the Turbocharge Your Life private Facebook group where you can meet and interact with us, with Pooki and me and other like-minded members of that community, and also some bonus audio interviews that I did. I don't know if Mary Rose is usually in the live chat here on Sundays, but I interviewed her. She's got a great story, and she's a fitness coach, and one of her many areas of expertise. And her and a couple other, 2 or 3 other people that I interviewed with inspiring stories of physical transformation. Those are the 8 areas that we encourage you to focus on: nutrition, activity, mindset, hydration, sleep, breath, social, interacting with other people, and relieving stress. And so that's all there now, and it's at an incredibly affordable price. And so I encourage you to check that out. The link is in the description of the YouTube video, and Lisa is probably already there. She is. She's popped it right in there. There's a link to it. And so if you're wanting to focus on your health and you want an affordable, self-guided thing that you can do on your own time, at your own pace, there's a solution for you. So we hope you check that out. Also, if you aren't already on the email, we love connecting with you here. We love connecting with you in the chat here. And many of you are just regulars on Sunday mornings. But another way that we can stay connected is via email. And I'll even give you an incentive if you're not already. If you're on the list or not. But if you're not, we would love to have you get on the email list, and we'll even give you an awesome resource called Turbocharge Your Life: 5 Steps to Unleashing Your Purpose, Passion, and Play. Pooki and I wrote this about a year ago. It's been like weeks working on it. And it's yours absolutely free. Those are some of the things you'll learn in that free ebook. All you got to do is go to bobbakerinspiration.com. That is the website for all of this work that we do in the world. So go there, sign up for free to enter your name and email, and you'll get that. And then, every week I'll send you updates on the latest videos and stuff that we're up to keep you inspired and motivated to live life to the fullest because that's what it's all about, baby. All right. I'm going to check in with the comments here. If you haven't already, let us know where you're watching from, especially if it might be a name that I don't recognize as a regular here. Let us know where you're watching from. And if it's your first time catching a live stream, this is actually beginning of season 4. We've been doing this over 3 years. Beginning of the 4th year, episode 2. And again, in case you're just tuning in, you want to hang out because I'm going to be talking about very soon about the 3 layers of accomplishment hardly anyone talks about. So that's coming right up. Let's see here. Let's check in on, I believe in it, even though it says Emily, pretty certain that this is Mercy, our friend from Florida. Great song, Bob. Thank you. Needed that this morning. I really appreciate those kind words. As a musician and a creative, not that you rely on external validation or whatever for your self-worth, but it's really nice to hear compliments and know that the things you're creating are resonating with people. So thank you very much for that. Like Lisa said here, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, the like, the subscribe button. Yes, subscribe. I want to tell you something. I've shared this before, but when I look at my analytics, the dashboard for YouTube here, this is actually really a consistent thing. I've heard other creators say the same thing. 2/3, close to 70% of the people who watch my videos do not subscribe to the channel. So even though you might watch any channels or my videos all the time, because you keep on watching them, YouTube will keep serving them up to you, but you may not be subscribed. And so if you're not, let's remedy that now. Hit the subscribe button, hit that little notification bell, and it will ensure that you'll get notifications when I upload new stuff, because it sends a signal to YouTube that, hey, this channel is of value. Getting really close to where I'm right now. Lisa always does a great job reminding me when I hit a new number on the subscribers. Right now it's at 373,000 subscribers. Just a little bit away from the 375 milestone, and then right around the corner, probably later this year, be 400,000 on our way to 500,000. Isn't that something? So anyway, yeah, please subscribe if you don't. It's really easy to do. It doesn't cost you anything. Yeah, it should just. So in addition to hitting the like button and sharing this, make sure you are subscribed. Deanne says, thanks for writing a song about me. Yeah, this is a song about you. That's really. Oh, you sang it great. Thank you. Thank you so much, Janet. Appreciate that. Carrie, thanks for your kind words. Pookie there in the house, of course, saying we need to love ourselves more. Yeah, that idea came to me when I was actually swimming in an indoor pool at the community center here, and they had a country radio station playing, and it was some song about typical love affair, and I just thought to myself, wow, what if we talked about a love affair with ourselves? Because we so often don't do that. Wendy says, crown chakra activation happening now. That's my purpose. Oh, that's right. Janet's just going to take myself on a date today. That's cool. Thank you, Cherie. Okay, let's see here. What else we got going on? Yeah, a lot of people talking about surprising us in Arizona in March. That would be cool. Let's see. Are there any more recent? Yes, Debbie says, welcome. Welcome to the jungle. No, welcome to the live stream here. Let's see here. Oh, this is good. This is Michael, longtime listener, first-time caller. I love that. Thank you. I love that joke. I just found you a few months ago. So inspired, working hard to work your affirmations into my daily routine, among other things, of course. Well, welcome, Michelle. So glad that you discovered this here. Auntie April, Ohio here, 15 degrees. First time catching a live. All right, welcome. Jessica, he's a member of our High Vibe Tribe community. He's in New Hampshire, 33 degrees and cloudy there. We're getting the weather report from all over. Lisa's in Southern Oregon, where I understand it's pretty cold there too. And so we have something special. Oh, and actually, Michelle is in Central Illinois. We're in St. Louis, not too far from you then. Carrie caught the Guns N' Roses reference, so I said, welcome to the jungle. Everybody has that reference to the late 80s. We're all rock and rollers at heart here. And you're right, Pookie. When you subscribe, you tell YouTube that you like us. You really, really like us. So even though Pookie might be in Hawaii, the good people that show up for Studio B, they are not in Hawaii. They are here, and they braved the cold, chilly temperatures and the little frosting of snow on the ground to come here and do what they do every week. They want to celebrate you. They want to celebrate first timers. They want to celebrate you just showing up and doing something to raise your vibration so that you can then share that with others. This is not a selfish thing. A lot of people think that this, this whole thing about pumping yourself up all is it's so selfish. What about? No, it's actually the best way to serve humanity and to influence other people in a positive way is to lift your own vibration. If you feel good, you're in so much better position. You get the strength and the energy and the confidence to then share your gifts with the world or help humanity in whatever way is right for you. And so we're going to celebrate you just being here to do that. We got our people are assembled over in Studio B. Crystal, as always, I'm sure is going to help me with the countdown. We're going to count down from 5, and we're going to cut to the other camera in there and let's see what they've got for us this morning. All right, this is for you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Amazing. Boy, they showed up, braved the weather just so they could do that. For a few seconds. Well, what do I give them this morning? Hot cocoa. I always said I lured them with hot cocoa. It might have had a little bit of been spiked with something, but I can't really mention that here. So Carrie did the countdown there. But I see Mary Rose has joined us, and earlier I mentioned your name, Mary Rose, because I was plugging the health and wellness course that we did. It features your interview. I mentioned you and that. Let's just check some other stuff. Stellanera. Hope I got that right. It's in Virginia. It's 37 degrees there. First time tuning in. Welcome. You're in the right place here. Great to have you. Yeah, see, Deanne says I must be getting a bit of a delay because the chat is ahead of my video feed. Yeah, it is weird. I think different people see it at different times, and there's a bit of a delay. That's why when I ask for a comment, it's sometimes a while later when I see the responses coming in. So, but we're basically in sync with each other. I guess you could try to refresh the. I don't know if refreshing your browser or whatever would make a difference, but you could try that. Let's see, where are we? Okay. It's time to talk about the main event here. Let me get a drink here because I'm going solo. When Pookie's here, we riff off of each other, and she talks for a while, I talk for a while. It gives me a chance to catch my breath, get a drink. But here, it's a little different. So allow me to actually, if you're drinking something, tea, coffee, whatever it is, let's just have a little sip together, shall we? All right. So our theme here, this is kind of more of an enticing thumbnail here. These 3 things could change everything. I'm going to get this set up here. Whoops. All right, let's see. What's going on here? Why am I suddenly not able to? Okay, this is really weird. I have all these things set up to show you, and suddenly they're not showing. Hang on. Wow, this is really strange. So that shows up, but these other ones are not. Let me see if I have to do this to get it to show up. Okay, there we go. Wow. Okay, I have to move some things around here. So give me a second. Suddenly, things are not working as they were before. So yeah, I'm the host. I am also the producer, the director of this. I think I've got everything set up here. Let's talk about something I've talked about before, but I'm going to go really deep on this, or deeper than I've gone before. It's not going to be too terribly long, but I think it could be really impactful. And if we if you pay attention to this and use this in your life, I think it could have some dramatic events, so or dramatic impact on you. So let me get these set up here. All right. So I'm going to talk about the 3 layers of accomplishment. These are the 3 layers of things that I think will really lead to productivity and you really getting things done. Because we always struggle, whether it's January or any time of the year, we set these goals and we get off track. But I think looking at things in this way, I think could be very helpful. So let me just first introduce this concept of the 3 layers of accomplishment. So on the bottom layer there, you have tasks. These are basically the things that you do, the things on your to-do list. These are the action steps that you take, every day to work on stuff that's important to you. And so if you're taking action, you're doing great. Yeah, that's a great first step. A lot of people don't even take action. They just maybe have wishful thinking or whatever, but they don't really back it up with movement, And so that's the basic layer at the bottom of this layer as I see this, the way that I'm just offering it to you here. There's the tasks that you do. However, if that's all that you do, you might not be as effective or productive as you could be. And so the middle layer there is goals. It really helps when the things that you do on a daily basis are in the service of reaching a specific goal. And a SMART goal. You've probably heard of SMART goal. I think it stands for specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. But a specific goal. So when the daily activities are in the service of a specific goal that you have set for yourself, then you're really you 10 times your effectiveness, and you increase the odds of reaching that goal and improving your life in the ways that you choose to, right? And so a lot of people do this. If you're doing this, you're in the top probably 5% of humanity. You're setting specific goals and you're taking action either on a daily or a weekly basis to move yourself closer to achieving that goal, and that's great. However, the missing piece, the thing that's often isn't talked about when referring to goal setting, is that top layer. What could it be? What could it be? And so I'm going to reveal it to you now. I won't keep you in suspense any longer. And that is your mission. That's like your purpose. That's the thing, like an overriding value that drives you. And so I really think when you plan these things out, it should be from the top down. So your mission is something that's more... Let's see, it's not a specific goal. It's like an overriding purpose or a mission that you're on that's a little more general. And once you understand what your mission is, then you can decide, well, what specific and measurable goals will help me live out this mission? And then that determines the tasks that you take. So let's continue on here. So your mission. So let's take a look at this. I'm going to define them, and then I'm going to show you some examples from my life, and there's going to be a little pop quiz. All right. So I've never done these. I've created these slides just last night. Never really gone into depth with this as much as I'm doing today. So I'm hoping you're getting something out of this. So your mission is like a long-term thing. It's more general. It's kind of like your fixed North Star. Well, while your goals can change over time and the actions that you take can evolve, your mission is something that generally is pretty consistent throughout your life. It can evolve too, slightly, but it's something that is like your North Star, and it's more, like I said, it's a more general overall, here's the thing that I value in life, here's my mission. So your goals, though, right below that, are specific and measurable targets to support your mission. So when you know what your mission is, you go, okay, so what are the things that I can do? What are some goals I can set that will help me live that mission? And there are many different ways that you can live that mission. Again, I'm going to give you some examples in just a moment here. So your goals are specific and measurable targets that support your mission. And then once you have those things set, then it's like, okay, well now what are the tasks and the action steps I can take to move me closer to those goals that I have set that then support the mission? So I hope you're following me here, because these are three, in my mind, there are three very separate and distinct things. And a lot of people confuse them though with each other. They think of a task as a goal or a goal as a mission, and I think that you'll have a more impact if you separate them. So here are some examples from my own life. So my mission, if I'm just going to bring it down to 5 words, is to inspire and uplift humanity. I mean, if I had a longer description of it, it would be to inspire people to live their best lives, to be a full expression of their authentic self. But we'll just kind of hone it down to inspire and uplift humanity. That's a pretty big vision, right? It's a pretty big mission, and it's general. It's not specific, but it's a mission. Like, if that makes sense, it's a big picture. This is what I value. That's why I'm here. It's how I plan on spending the rest of my days as a human being on this planet. All right. One of my goals, there's many different ways that I can support that mission and live up to it. So one way I do it is through this YouTube channel. So I've set a specific and measurable goal of reaching 500,000, yes, 500,000 YouTube viewers every month. Now, currently, I'm reaching between 250,000 and 300,000 viewers every month. Which is really, it still just blows my mind that the channel is having that kind of an impact. So I've set a goal of close to doubling that. So that's my specific goal that then helps me live out that mission to inspire and uplift humanity. And just so you know, I hope I'm not getting too geeky here, but subscribers, views, and unique viewers are 3 different numbers. The number of subscribers, which I love, 273,000 currently. That's the number of people that have clicked the subscribe button at some point over the years. But that doesn't mean those people all watched videos. I mean, I subscribe to a ton of channels and I never watch any of their videos. And then there's views, which is the overall number of views played. But there are multiple. Some people watch, will watch 2 or 3 of my videos every day, and so there's the metric or the number that's really most important to me is like how many individual people am I reaching every month, and in the dashboard on YouTube that's referred to as unique viewers, and currently that's between 250,000 and 300,000, which is similar to the subscriber number, but it's a little lower. That makes sense. So what matters to me is how many actual people am I reaching through the YouTube channel. So to inspire and uplift humanity, my mission, I want to set a goal of getting to the point where I'm reaching 500,000 people on YouTube alone. So, okay, great. That's my goal. That's going to support the mission. Now, what do I have to do? Or what actions do I need to take to reach that goal? Well, it's to continue to record and upload 2 new videos every week. There's more to it than that. I'm just keeping these examples simplified. I'd like to promote that they're up there too. That's another thing. But the basic thing is I need to record and upload 2 new videos every week, and I pretty much have been sticking with that schedule for many years now, which has led to the growth of the channel. So you see what I mean? There's the mission. It's my North Star. It's more general, big picture value. The goal is a specific and measurable target that I've set to support that mission, and then the task are the things that I have to do to reach the goal. And I just love separating things in this manner. I'm going to give you one other example from my life. Same mission. So I want to be clear here that there's only you can have more than one. There's more than one way to support your mission. There are different goals that you can have to support your mission. That doesn't mean you have to do 10 of them, but there's not just one way to support your mission. You have to figure out what those goals are that are going to resonate with you. But another way that I support the mission, the same mission to inspire and uplift humanity, is to reach people by email. So I have a specific and measurable goal of building my email list to 25,000 people. It's currently between 11 and 12, so I'm half or a little less than that, but that's my current goal. Once I hit that or get close to it, I'll set up a higher one. So that's the goal, the other way that I can live out the mission. So what's my task? How do I get to build it to 25,000? Well, I create and promote incentives for people to join the email list. I share that on YouTube, share that in social media, encourage people to forward the emails, to their friends. And so you see how this goes. The mission, I hope I'm just making it clear here, because the point I really want to make that I've never really delved deeply is these are 3 distinctly different things that you need to think about. Because a lot of people, again, will have a goal. They think their goal is their mission, and their mission is their goal or a task. And so, but no, they're really separate things. So I'm going to give you a little quiz here. Everybody with me? I'm just going to try to. I'm trying to. I can't get too distracted looking at the comments while I'm delivering this, but I will check on them in a little bit. So here are 6 random items, and I want you. You don't have to put them in the comments but I want you to, in your mind, to tell yourself as I list these off, is it a task? Is it a goal? Or is it a mission? Can you tell the difference? And then on the next slide, I'm going to show you how I determine that they are. These are in random order. So here we go. The first 3 are kind of related, and the last 3 are kind of related to each other. So one is contact 5 podcast hosts every week. Task, goal, or mission? You decide. Think about it. The next one down is help people heal from childhood trauma. Is that a task, a goal, or a mission? Third one there is get booked as a guest on 10 podcasts that reach my ideal audience. Where does that fit in there? Is that a mission? Is that a specific goal? Or is it a task or action step? All right, we'll continue here. Again, I just want you to think about these, and so you get used to realizing and how these are categorized, and so that you apply them to your own life. Number 2 is a goal, huh? Okay. Well, you're saying, when you're saying goal, put a number and then what you think it is. Otherwise, I don't know what you're referring to. Here's another one. These bottom 3 are kind of related to each other. Write and publish my first book by June 15th, 2024. Task, goal, or mission? Send the first draft of my book to my editor this week. Where does that fit in? Spread a message of hope to people who battle with depression. All right. So again, I want you to really think about where these fit in. And I'm going to go to the next page here and then show you how I see them as all lining up. I've rearranged them in the proper order here, so they're not in the same order, but they're stacked like I did those 3 layers earlier. So my way of thinking, help people heal from childhood trauma is your mission. Or this is a fictional person. I'm sure there are many people out there doing this anyway, but that would be your mission. Get booked as a guest on 10 podcasts that reach my ideal audience. That is the goal that supports the mission. So one way you can think, how can I help this? Well, I want to reach an audience. Okay, through podcasts. That's one way that I could do it. And then contact 5 podcast hosts every week. That's the task. That's the action step that you take to reach the goal that helps you serve the mission. So probably the biggest mistake that I see people make is they mix up tasks and goals. Like I've taught music marketing for years, and I say, well, we'll be talking about like music publicity, and I'll say, well, what's your goal for publicity? It's like, it's to send 10 press kits or reach out to 10 media people. I said, that's your goal? So once you've reached them or you sent out the press kits, you're done? You've reached your goal? No. Why are you sending out and reaching these media people? It's to get media exposure. So your goal is to get interviewed or to get reviews on so many podcasts, and then sending out and the reaching out are the tasks that move you toward reaching the goal, then that serves your greater mission. So does that make sense? So make sure you're not confusing tasks and goals. Tasks are the things you do to move you toward the specific measurable goal. Same thing with those bottom 3. The mission is spread a message of hope to people who battle with depression. That's a big mission. And then one way that you've decided, okay, I think publishing a book on this topic is a goal that will support that mission. So I'm going to write and publish my book by middle of June of this year. That's your specific and measurable goal, because when that date comes around, you've either hit it, you missed it, or whatever. But that's the thing you're working toward. So what do you have to do to get that book out? Well, you have to write it. There are many steps along the way, but I'm just using send the first draft to my editor this week would be a task that would support you moving toward the goal of having the book published, which then will live out your mission. So there you go. Like I said, I've never gone so deep into this 3 layers. And so where are they again? I'm just going to refresh your memory. The 3 layers of accomplishment. Start from the top and work your way down. Don't start at the bottom and go up. Starts with your mission. Why are you here? What's your big purpose in life, or at least with this particular aspect of your life? How do you want to serve humanity? Maybe it's to serve your family or your community too. But what's your mission? And then make a list of goals that would support that mission. You don't have to pursue all of them, but have one primary one, and maybe at the most 1 or 2 other secondary ones. But and you pursue that goal for a while, and if it's you change your mind or it's not working, you change the goal, but the mission stays the same. That's the consistency thing. Like you might feel like I failed at reaching the goal, but you choose another way to serve the mission. The mission can be the same or slightly altered, but it's your North Star. It's fixed. It's more general. Choose a new goal, but give the first goal that you're kind of instinctually want to pursue. Give it time. And then the tasks are what support the goal. And so there you go. That's my story. And I'm sticking to it. Lisa, are you logged into my account? Leaving a comment there? Because I didn't leave that one. Just to make sure it's you and not, it seems like it is. Let's see here. I'm just going to check in with some comments real quick. That must be Lisa because she's welcoming other people. 1 task, 2 mission, 3 goals, 4. Oh, I've long since forgot what order those were. I think I know the key is. Crystal says it starts with a verb. It's a task. That's beyond that. Yeah. When you think of when you look at the task, is that the end result? Again, like contacting 4 or whatever 5 podcast hosts. Is that the end? No, it serves the purpose of doing something, of reaching an end result. Let's see here. So I'm glad a lot of you are coming or playing along there and guesstimating what those different things are. I'm working hard on a test. So Michelle Michael says, my goals are still a bit out of reach. I'm working hard on the task to reach my goals. You and Pookie have given great advice, good vibe feelings. Okay, my goals are still a bit out of reach. And so, sure, all goals, yeah, those big visions are can seem daunting. I've talked often about this, like this, you're here. This is the vision you have where you want to end up, and there's this huge gap in between. Oh my God, how am I ever going to close that gap? Well, you do it in baby steps. So what is a little piece of moving yourself toward that goal that's in reach? So stop telling yourself that it's out of reach, but pick an aspect of it. Like if you want to write a book, it's pretty daunting if you've never done it before. But could you write an outline? Here are the chapters. I want the book to include these chapters or these particular stories. Can you sit down on 1 page, lay out the outline? That is reachable for most people. And so pick an aspect that will move you closer to it without worrying about the whole thing. And I think, Michelle, that might help you. And that way you start to feel, yeah, hey, I succeeded in this first step. Hey, I'm making progress. You build confidence. Then, okay, what's the next little step that I can take? Mercy says, this is so interesting hearing your perspective on your mission. Yeah, I think if you can identify that mission, it drives everything. A lot of people leave it out of the equation. I think you're missing the boat. All right, let's see here. Hi there, Melody. Good to have you here. Yes, all right. So I hope that was helpful. And I pulled some, that's right, Keone's just hanging out there. His dog bed, that's right. Let's go ahead and do some affirmations here. I pulled some up that I actually used in the past. Let's see here. But I think they totally resonate with what we're talking about. These are great January and goal-setting affirmations. And there's actually a link to them in the description of the YouTube video. And I wasn't going to say, and Lisa probably will pop those in there too. So here we go. Repeat them after me. I'll give you a little space. Let me just play a little background music during these. I'm going to say each one and really lean into this. That's one thing I've been reading more and more about, the power of emotion and visualization and imagery. When you say affirmations, saying them is great. I mean, continue doing those with my videos. But if you can see it in your mind's eye or feel it or involve your senses and get that, as Neville Goddard said, assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Like feel the emotion when you say these things. Imagine yourself achieving whatever that thing is. And then be eager to take the actions to move you toward it. So here we go. I'm going to run at a time. I'll leave space for you to repeat them back. And here we go. I am ready to up-level my life. You are ready to up-level your life, right? You mean it when you say it. Say it again. I am ready to up-level my life. With emotion, say, now is my time to shine. Now is my time to be happy and mean it. Here's a good one. Now is my time to thrive. You're not just here to survive, you are here to thrive. Say that again. Now is my time to thrive. And in quick succession here, this is my moment. This is my year. This is my time. Great job. I'm going to be emphasizing that more and more in my future videos. I've done it a lot, but you really lean into it, feel it, even if you have to feel like you have to act as if you're not feeling it in the moment. It just sends a biological signal to your body that this is important to me and I mean this stuff, right? You get some kind of physical activity going too while you're saying them if you can, which I probably need to do. Yeah, I like to do more music-related affirmations, but we'll get there. All right, let's see where are we at now. I'm going to do another song. Bob's Comedy Corner is coming right around the corner, you might say, and then we'll head into the stretch. There's more to come. I hope you enjoyed that 3 layers of accomplishment that hardly anyone talks about. All right. That's right. Let's play that Jeopardy theme song again while I get set up here. So put in there, how are you feeling? Give me a 1-word description of how you're feeling right now. I would love to get the pulse of everyone who's tuning in here this morning. All right. And I'll check on those comments in just a little bit. All right, I'm going to, this is a song I wrote, 15 or more years ago. I played it before, and I think it has a strong message about that feeling of, especially if you've been kind of down, depressed, lost your mojo, and you feel a crack. You feel like, okay, I'm ready to shine my light again. This is a song about, I think about that. How do you feel today? What do you have to say? Refusing to try, wondering why tomorrow's another day. Then something inside you burns. It's bigger than your concerns. You change how you feel, make something real. A glowing light returns. How do you feel today when everything goes your way? It comes from deep inside. It's something you can't hide away. Dress up in your best smile. Drive on another mile. Looking for signs, connecting lines. This trip can take a while. But when you release the doubt and confidence ends the drought, you feel alive with nothing to hide, and happiness breaks out. How do you feel today when everything goes your way? It comes from deep inside, it's something you can't hide. How do you feel today? Come on outside and play. It comes from deep inside, it's something you can't hide away. I know it's not easy, but you get to choose. Make up your mind, and you know you cannot lose. How do you feel today when everything goes your way? It comes from deep inside, it's something you can't hide. How do you feel today? Come on outside and play. It comes from deep inside, it's something you can't hide away. How do you feel today? How do you feel today? There you go, an original song from long ago. Wow, 16, 17 years? I don't know. Hard to believe I've been writing songs that long. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. And hope it maybe spoke to you in some way or another. What do we got here? Oh, yeah. Just want to mention a couple other things here. And then we do Bob's Comedy Corner, a unique, new, fresh Bob's Comedy Corner. In case you didn't know, we have this online community. If you like the vibes going on here, I think you will love our High Vibe Tribe. If you crave connection with a diverse community of positive, upbeat people from around the world, this is the place for you. Many of our High Vibe Tribe members who are officially members of this online community are here, right here in the chat. They just love hanging out with each other so much that they come here every Sunday. But we also have discussion forums that are unique to the High Vibe Tribe. We have Zoom calls. This is just an example of a recent Zoom call that we had where we get together and in real time we can see and hear each other and we share. We'd have different topics and different guest facilitators like Joe Mitchell there. And Pookie and I have a monthly community call that we lead. She does a meditation once a month. I will do some kind of a special session or class. And so if you haven't been thinking about it, or if you're hearing about it for the first time, go to bobbakerinspiration.com/tribe, and you can learn all about it and sign up right there. We would love to have you join us. And so there you go. It's a way to keep your vibe high, hang out. Because we don't all have family members and friends who will support us and encourage us, you know. And so this is one way to do it. Thank you so much for the kind words on the song. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Cinnamon. Jillian, I appreciate that. Did Keone wake up during that? Thank you, Cherie. Let's see. Everybody's talking about Keone, our dog. Ringo. Pookie must have. I don't know. I think that's the dog in Hawaii. I'm trying to get caught up on this. Janet asked me separately because I think there's a way. I just can't find it right now. I actually do have if you go to soulmassagemusic.com, there is an album there that's called like pop something. It's like a retrospective of songs that I never really released on albums. There's a bunch of songs on it. It's basically a pay what you want and that an early version of that song is on there. And so yeah, you can pay what you want for that particular album. Not all of them there are that way. But check that out. And then if you want a direct link to it, Janet, you know how to reach me through the High Vibe Tribe and other ways. Michelle said this trip can take a while. Yeah. I wrote those lyrics long ago, but for the longest time, I thought of myself as more like a melody writer, but not really much of a lyricist. But I'm realizing, I don't know, more and more. Actually, I think I can string together some words in a pretty decent way. I guess I need to give myself more credit for that. Pookie says, I feel energized and filled with love. That is so awesome. Right. Martina, welcome here. So happy I caught your live. Energy is super bright. I'm happy today. I had a chance to give and support my sister, and I enjoyed doing good things for someone else. Yeah, awesome. Okay, here's what you're talking about, Ringo. So Pookie's over there in Hawaii with her mom and her sister has 2 elderly dogs. Send a little love to their fur baby named Ringo. He's having seizures. She's been tending to him during the live stream. He needs some healing puppy love. He's 17 years old. Oh my gosh. So let's definitely send that. I know a lot of you already are. So thank you for your kind words about the voice. I appreciate that. All right. So, and Lisa put in the chat there the link to the affirmations, and so we're good to go here. And so we mix things up. We have moments of seriousness here. We have moments of lightheartedness, because humor. One of my values is also my mission is to one of the ways that I inspire and empower and uplift humanity is through inspiration, through creativity, but also through humor, because I think that does uplift and inspire people. And so that's why a regular segment for many years now has been It's Bob's Comedy Corner. Should do be why. Bob's Comedy Corner. Should have taken that drink while the video was playing there. Should do be wah. So on this date, January 14th, in 1900, that's right, the opera, is it Tosca? It's psychological drama of deceit and doubt composed by Giacomo Puccini. I hope I'm getting that right. It made its world premiere in Rome on this date in 1900. So I thought, what better way but to honor that than to do a whole bunch of jokes about opera. I don't know if we've ever touched this topic, but here you go. Right now we're doing jokes about opera. I'm getting my cues set up here. All right, here we go. Ready? I don't have Pookie here to be my straight man. So you're all going to have to be my straight people out there. You know what I mean by straight people. All right, the comedy sense. Here we go. What do you call the people with cameras who follow opera singers? The paparazzi. I got some good ones here today. Hey, did you hear about the opera singer who felt exhausted while on a tour of Mexico? Yeah, she had to take a high siesta. Let me know what your favorites are in the comments. I'll check on them later. Here we go. Oh, did you hear about the opera singing alien? Yeah, it's being held right now in Area 51. When I crack myself up, you know they're good ones. Okay, and a lot of these I actually wrote myself, that one included. Did you hear about the pregnant opera singer who attended Pavarotti's performance? Yeah, the pregnant opera singer. They made her sit in the middle C-section. Okay. Why was the opera singer's arm in a cast? Well, he had tenor's elbow. I hope you're enjoying this moment of lightheartedness. Why are opera singers so successful? Because they take advantage of opportunities. There's a positive spin on it. Hey, do you know why Madame Butterfly is so popular? Well, the music is irresistible. Irresistible. Why do pirates listen to opera music? Because they love the high seas. What do you call the first three numbers of an opera singer's phone number? The aria code. What do you call clean classical music? A soap opera. So my friend asked me, hey, where's my book of opera puns? And I said, it's Overture House. Overture House. Oh, this one I saw it. I totally rewrote the setup because I thought this was better than what I found online. But my doctor prescribed medication that I should take while listening to opera. Yeah, I found out it was just a sugar pill. So I confronted him about it, and he said, well, he just called it a placebo domingo. Placebo domingo. Okay. What's the worst place for a classical singer to get surgery? The opera hating room. Opera hating room. How did the newspaper go about reviewing opera productions? Well, they followed the standard opera rating procedures. Okay, last two. What famous robot wrote Phantom of the Opera? Well, Android Lloyd Webber. And finally, why was the pony unable to sing at the opera? He was a little hoarse. This has been It's Bob's Comedy Corner. Should-do-be-wah. Bob's Comedy Corner. There you go. That is so awesome. All right, let's see here. I hope you enjoyed that. Let me just check in. I just want to see how these are landing. You know, if I can get emojis, I'm happy with that. Thank you very much. Even Pookie said, "Boo ha 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 ha." Your laugh makes me laugh. Yeah, I have to be my own straight man, so I have to add my own sound effects, laugh at my own jokes. But some of those did really genuinely tickle my funny bone. Loki says, I'm hearing these jokes in Adam Sandler's Opera Man voice. Coleman, I'm not sure when I get the Coleman Domingo, Placebo Domingo. Okay. Thank you, Miguel. Fave joke was high C. Haha, tenor's elbow. Soap opera. A lot of people like the tenor's elbow. The joke, irresistible. Yeah, I like the high C. A lot of high C jokes and aria jokes. Opportunities. Let's see here. Thanks. Thank you, Debbie. The BCC begins on a high note. Okay. All right. Thank you. I'm glad. Lisa says she's singing opera in her head now. Everybody loves the Shadoobie Wow. We actually have some Shadoobie Wow merch in case you didn't know it. Maybe Lisa will pop in I don't think I have my mug nearby, but maybe Lisa will pop our merch link in there. You can get Shadoobie Wow on a mug or a t-shirt or whatever you want, tote bag. All right, so let's do a recap of some of the announcements that we made earlier, and then we're going to play our last video song, which is from our Soul Massage album, Maybe Dance Time. So again, I hope you enjoyed the 3 layers of accomplishment I talked about earlier. Again, I just want to celebrate that my second of 7 recordings just appeared in the, actually I'll put it over to the side here, in the Hay House Empower You app. That's really exciting, and this is something that popped in their email there earlier this week. So this last one is on health and healing. That's also available on my YouTube channel. If you look up Health and Healing Affirmations, Bob Baker, you should be able to find it. And speaking of that, we also mentioned about this course that is available that Pookie and I put together. And you can go check it out. It's called 30 Days to Vibrant Health, Wellness, and Weight Loss. Seems like a really good time of the year for you to delve into this. The lowest price we've ever offered this, because the original price for the live version of this was like $97, but it's a lot lower. It's a fraction of that if you go to the link in the video description or in the link that Lisa will be sharing in the chat there. So check that out. What else? If you're not on the email list, another way for us to stay in touch. So and we'll even give you a free download of a pretty impactful book called How to Turbocharge Your Life, 5 Steps to Unleashing Your Purpose, Passion, and Play. Say that 5 times fast. Let's go to bobbakerinspiration.com for that. Also, check out our High Vibe Tribe. Become a member of the community. You can get this in a much bigger dose on a regular basis, 24/7. We would love to have you join us there if it speaks to you. And you can just go to bobbakerinspiration.com/tribe. And that way you can join us on Zoom calls like this one that we had just recently. Look at all those fun people there. Oh my gosh, we have such a good time to join us. Let's see here. I'm about to queue up the music video here. Someone, do you make your own merch? No, we don't make anything in-house here. It's a print-on-demand company, so they'll print it and ship it to you. And that way, if you have any, that'd just be too much to do that. So that's what most people do with merch these days. And so this is from our Soul Massage album, which you can find at soulmassagemusic.com. This is called Awake, Aware, Alive, and features, it's an original song. It features my voice, Pooki's voice, and it's very, I don't know, I've always loved this song, and I hope you enjoy it. We're going to play it. And while it's playing, post your takeaways, and I'll be able to highlight them. Otherwise, you're just going to be looking at me on the screen and Keone. But I have a space up at the top where, as comments come in, I'm going to post them. So what's your takeaway with these 3 layers of accomplishment? How are you feeling? How did you benefit from the broadcast today? But don't let that stop you also from, good point, Lisa, to get up and move while the song is playing. Let that involve your physicality. Let it really impact you in a deep level, and that's going to be it'll stay with you for hours, days, perhaps weeks to come. All right, so here we go. This is called Aware, Awake, Alive from our Soul Massage album. Leave those comments.
Breathing in, breathing out. I feel alive, I feel alive. I'm so alive, I feel alive. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. feel my body. I feel my heartbeat. Yes, I am alive.
It's so interesting to have Pookie's voice in the music video, but then have her also in the chat at the same time. I'm so glad she was able to join us. It's early there in Hawaii. Actually, it's about, what is it now? 10, it was 8, 6 in the morning, I think, there. Yeah, so she had to get up early to join us. Gonna check out some comments that did not come in. I wasn't able to highlight during the song. Cinnamon says, already love this jam. Dancing and prepping dinner in the kitchen. I need to use this in my yoga sweat class. Absolutely. Yeah. If you lead a class, yeah, we would love for you to use our music in your classes or share them with people. Absolutely. Michelle says, great song choice to keep moving and stay warm in these freezing temps. Absolutely. Lisa says, let your love shine, flow wherever you go. Pookie says, this has been awesome. Have a great week, everyone. Says, yay, Pookie, I can't wait to dance with your dance video. Oh, yeah, Pookie, I mentioned earlier, I think I highlighted it. She's been wanting for a while to do some dance videos to some of our songs. Let's see. Mercy says, maybe I should move this around. So, yeah, soulmassagemusic.com is where you can find all of our currently recorded music. Not all of our music, but all of it's a lot of it's not recorded, unfortunately, but we'll get there. I've recently realized that our collective being purpose is to find ourselves, to love and serve ourselves and other beings on this planet. Love is purpose, my personal perspective. Awesome. That's great. That's a great perspective. Brandy says, my takeaway today is to know the 3 levels of accomplishment, my mission, goal, and task. I'm on a mission to reach my goals by doing daily tasks. That's a great way to look at it. Yay, yay, yay. Jillian says, tasks serve goals, goals serve missions, and following this formula provides a clear path to success. Yeah. I may even have to create even a deeper dive on that, or a course or some kind of an experience. Maybe we'll do that in the High Vibe Tribe. Spend some time, everybody crafting those 3 different levels. Yeah. Thanks, Cherie. Yeah. Pookie's 5 hours behind Eastern, 4 hours behind Central, where I am. Michelle says, yay on the dance video, Pookie. Deanna says, I was jamming out so much that I got lost in the music. I love it when that happens. Boom, shakalaka. Boom, shakalaka, laka, boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, shakalaka, boom, 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 boom. What is that song? Boom, shakalaka. Is that the dinosaur thing? To the dinosaur. Isn't that it? Boom, boom, shakalaka, boom, boom. I love that song. I think that's what I'm talking about, or you're talking about. May this week fill everyone with love, joy, and happiness. Yes. A lot of people send Pookie some love there. She still has another week and a half left. Oh, there you go. You bet. All right, we're going to have to wrap things up now. So thank you so much for being here. Stay warm if it's freezing where you are. Hey, stay warm in your heart wherever you are, no matter what the weather is doing outside. So appreciate you being here. Spread this joy. Fill up your cup and make sure that you share it and uplift others. So I'll talk to you soon. Yes, walk the dinosaur. All right, cool. All right, we'll see you all later, folks. Take care. Love you. So long for now.